back to my YouTube channel. It is me, Marquise G, and it is a pleasure to have you here on my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you subscribe down below, hit the like button, leave some comments. Leave some comments down below, and make sure you go check out our previous videos so you can get all caught up, okay? So, there's an extra face here. If you guys have paid attention to any of my videos, or if you follow me on Instagram or any of my social media platforms, you know this is my mama, y'all. So we're trying something new, something so exciting. We've been talking about it for a while, and we finally decided we want to do it. So this is a new segment called Mommy-Daughter-ish, okay? So, ish, okay? Emphasis on the ish, okay? So me and my mom are always like, first of all, we're like this. If anybody ever asks me who my best friend is, my number one answer is my mom, okay? Because we're together all the time. We do I don't know why she
not
did your
just
bad
because of COVID.
Yeah, not just because of COVID. We've been tight since before COVID, okay? You know, she's like my ride or die. She's my best friend. We talk about everything. She's so emotional. Oh my gosh. But we talk about everything. We do like literally everything together. If my friends want to go out, they'll call her before they call me. She's a star at a party, the life of the day, all that good stuff. So yeah, we just decided that we're always like, anytime my friends come over, somehow we always end up in these deep conversations, and and they love her advice. Like, she gives really good advice. She's very deep, she's very wise. Like, some of it transcends to me, you know, so I be a little deep and wise. And people always say our relationship is so different, so unique. So we really realize that this is something special that we have that not a lot of mother-daughter relationships have. So we decided to share that with the world, okay? We're going to be talking about probably almost literally any and everything. Very open, very honest. We're very respectful. We do still have boundaries, you know, and all that good stuff. But this is going to be very open and very honest. So
she got boundaries.
I try, because it's still my mom now, you know. Now we might tiptoe on the line every now and again, but we talk about pretty much any and everything you could think of. So this is going to be a safe space for anything you want to talk about. If you feel like you've always wanted to ask your mom about something or talk to your mom about something, but you don't know how or how she might react, you know, let us know down in the comments. We'll talk about it here, or, you know, whatever the case may be, help you to get through that conversation with your mom, because the mother-daughter relationship is very, very, very important. It's very essential. Like, you know, we could go on and on about that. We'll probably talk about that in another segment for sure. But it is very important. So I'm so grateful to have my mom to be able to share with you all. This is my mom. This is Mommy-Daughter-ish. So let's get started. So a part of this, we're going to do also a spicy noodle challenge of sorts. We got this at Jungle Gems. It's an international market in Ohio, Cincinnati. Well, that's in Ohio. I'm bad at geography. Y'all like my new wall thing? I'm talking about bad geography. I got the whole world behind me. But yes, anyways, this is some spicy noodles. We don't know if it's gonna be that spicy, so we got sriracha sauce and hot sauce. You don't like spicy food, do you?
I do.
Okay, well, she likes spicy. I hate spicy food. So this is gonna be interesting. This is I don't really know what this brand is. It is what it is, but we fixed it up a little bit. So we're gonna see how these taste.
It don't look spicy, and I'm gonna be disappointed.
At all.
I'm gonna have to write in to the peoples if it ain't spicy.
Well, get your fork full. Thank you for this meal. Thank you for this food. Please don't let it burn a hole through my stomach. Amen.
Amen. Let's see. Okay. And
Okay.
yes, we are eating this with a fork.
Yes. Are you not supposed to eat it with a fork?
I don't know. Somebody's gonna say something about.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
That was so messy. That's spicy.
No.
You don't think so?
It has
My
a little
tongue is
comeback
tingling.
on it, because you don't like spice. It has a little comeback on it. But it's kind of like some hot Cheetos. It's no hotter than hot Cheetos.
No, this is hotter than hot Cheetos.
Or
It
I
is
don't know
almost like
if
maybe like a Taki.
No.
No.
Spicy Doritos.
Okay.
Spicy Doritos.
I give you spicy Doritos.
Spicy Doritos.
The back of my tongue is just a little tingly.
They're not as flavorful as I hoped, but that's what we doing. Yeah, okay. I could add a little something to mine. I'ma see.
Ooh.
I just and as a correction, it's not so much that I like spicy food, but sometimes when food has the right spice and the right seasoning level, it tastes really good.
Ooh.
So I'll try. Are you really sweating?
Ooh.
Are you doing this? She is so dramatic.
Internally, I feel a little warm. That's hot. If you don't like spicy food, I don't recommend because
she's lying to y'all. I'm sorry.
It's hot.
It is not hot.
It's a little hot.
I'm gonna throw a little. Now this is spicy for me, which you bought, and I don't understand this.
Because I was trying to make honey sriracha wings. Hence why the bottle's still almost full.
Yeah.
Because it was more honey than sriracha. Off the noodles. Our first topic is going to be talking about dating in today's and my generation versus how dating was in my mom's generation. So, I am, how old am I? 24? I keep about to say I'm 25. Sheesh. I am 25. Oh my God. Ugh. I'm 24, so that means you are 44, about to be 45. So we're 20 years apart. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm sure things are way different now than what they were. Well,
they way different.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all, these little girls now, y'all fast a little bit. Not all of y'all, but woo, baby, listen. I'm just saying. I love y'all no matter what. I'm proud of y'all freedom with y'all body and all of that. I love the freeness that y'all have. Just some of y'all a little too free, sis. You know? But we're gonna unpack that later. Okay.
Yeah, let's unpack it later. Okay. So dating now. So I'm currently single as the last Pringle. That's how single I am. Just so very single. I mix and mingle every now and again, but I'm single. And it's so hard because I feel like I'm a very particular person. So I'm very... She thinks I have a lot of standards. I really don't. I don't think I have a bunch of standards. Be a good person. Love God. Be faithful. Understand my relationship with my family. Support me in my endeavors. I think that's about it. I'm not saying like you have to, money, like you gotta have money, but I'm not saying you gotta ball out, like be a millionaire or anything like that, but you have to have, I need to live comfortably, you know what I mean? And above. I need to live comfortably and above. And have ambition and be adventurous. I don't think that's a lot. I really don't think that's a lot.
It's not a lot. To correct what she said, it's not that she has a lot of standards. It's her cutoff game.
Oh,
is so tough.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And I find myself in a weird place because listen, I am a girl's girl, a woman's woman, a sis is sis. I am all about empowerment. Burn your bras. Listen, I'm all for it. And shout out to all the fellas out there who might be watching this. No disrespect to y'all. And we all are in our own way. So let me say this, but y'all can be special creatures, okay? And having come from everybody hasn't had the ability to grow up as she has grown up. And that, as I have found growing up in life, myself as an adult, your environment that you grew up in impacts your adulthood. It doesn't just leave. A lot of people, I used to always, and I still do say it, but definitely when they were younger, I would teach them, habits that you form now in your young adult your adolescent years, believe it or not, even definitely your adolescent years, but they follow you into adulthood. So you want to make good habits to start off with. But when you don't have certain things growing up, and I'm a testament to that myself, you can end up working with some pretty peculiar adults, female and male alike. So, but yeah, her cutoff game is.
This is getting too personal about me.
Okay.
I am who I am. I like what I like.
I
you
like
know,
it.
I love the persistency. You know,
Yeah.
persistency. I don't know. Consistency.
Consistency.
Okay,
That's what you want.
consistency. You know, keep trying. Keep. You know, you miss. What is it? What's the thing? You miss half the shots you don't throw. What is it? You know what I'm trying to say.
You miss all the shots you don't throw.
Yeah.
If you don't throw them.
Bam. That. And, you know, it's just the people that I think should be coming after me aren't confident enough. And the people who do come after me are too confident. So I'm trying to find the gap where I can bridge. This
Never
gap.
be too confident.
Right? I just want to bridge this gap right here and figure out where I can meet y'all halfway. Because I'm willing to put in the work. You know, if I'm willing to help y'all out. I just need to know where I'm throwing off the wrong signals. Dating now versus... So I guess this is a good question. How when you were coming up, would a guy go about showing that they are attracted to you or quote unquote courting you or, you know, trying, I don't want to say solicit because that makes you sound like a prostitute, but go about acquiring you as a mate?
They actually courted back then, and I know that seems old. Don't nobody get cute. I'm not that old. But really, boys rather, back then, they would do stuff. It was almost goes back to the boys pulling your hair. You know what I mean? They'll constantly... Excuse me? When I was growing up.
Oh, like playing with you. And
yeah,
stuff. Like,
playing with you.
You know, my hair.
Now, recently, of course, everything has changed compared to when everything pretty much that... I'm telling you, everybody that I know would have... If we had the same rules, bylaws, and judgments that we have today when I was growing up, everybody I know would be in jail, myself included. But no, the boys would actually courted you. Like, they would try to always find ways to be in your atmosphere. If they had money, they would always, you know, try to buy you little stuff. Even if it was something like, you know, buying you a cookie at lunch or you know, maybe they was cutting class and going to, you know, Hardee's or something. You know, they would ask you if you wanted something, or they constantly want to know what you're doing, or are you going to the game and stuff like that. And now this is, do not get cute. But seriously, they would write letters, you know, saying, hey, I like you. Do you like me?
I'm trying to write me on.
Yeah, when they really liked you, they would. They really, really liked you. And it was a standard, too. Yeah, like... Long story short, the boys would actually court you. And we might get into this, but I will also say with that, there was a difference in the type of girl that was approached as far as being girlfriend material. You know what I mean? Like, I was very popular in school, but I was the girl, I was the hard catch, you know what I mean? I wasn't dishing it out to everybody. And so I was kind of considered, for the lack of a better use of words, a prize.
Okay.
I don't think I would be that popular today with the same standards, because it seems like if you ain't dropping it like it's hot, and that's just the bare minimum, you know what I mean? What's the song? Bust It. Listen.
Not busted challenge. Don't talk
Listen.
about it 'cause I did it.
Listen. Well, no, it's not the busted challenge. You know, I'm out for that. It's just like they want advanced girls now. They want girls who are licking something, touching something, doing something. See, when I was coming up, that was very unfavorable in a girl. You know what I mean? She was a hoe. Like, you were almost considered a hoe if you were if you were seen with boys a lot. You know what I mean? You were nearly considered a hoe then. And I know that's unfair. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I support it. Yay. But the standard now has really changed. And I'm not saying that the girls who want to wait to give all their goods out and all that, continue to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't misunderstand this. It's just like, though it seemed like today, those girls have to wait a little longer than what girls in my day would have. Like, and I mean, don't misunderstand this. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm the greatest, but I've been married I've been with my husband since we were 18. Like, my type of girl back then would have been easy to marry. It would have been just a breeze for a guy to marry. And that type of girl is still desired today, but the guys are willing to wait a lot longer before they approach her. So, there you have that.
Interesting. I think that, I feel like we courted, but it was like not what we should have been dating. like middle school type stuff. Like, people were sending notes, like notes in class and stuff like that. And I don't know. I feel like my ex used to like send me notes and stuff like that. Like, now that I think about it, it might have been a little creepy because it was before we actually got together, but I thought it was cute. Like, I would leave work and he would put like notes on my door and stuff like that.
Oh, he
So
stalked you.
Yeah.
Stalking.
Oh my gosh, it might have been a little stalkerish, but at the time I thought it was cute. At first I thought it was weird. Then when I realized, okay, this might turn into something, I thought it was cute. See, it's all about perspective, how you look at things, But I feel like now dudes are not I feel like nobody's interested really in courting. I think as women, we want to be courted, but we want it to happen on an accelerated timeline.
Really?
Yes. I think that, and we've talked about this before, of a woman's perception of what a relationship looks like. And I've seen this meme going around a lot this week of
listen, my hormones saying
I know my lips is like tingling, but I can't stop eating it.
Go ahead.
But I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of women
were we waiting?
No, but I mean, you didn't have to gulp it. I didn't there.
I love my cocktails. Don't get cute.
Understand. But I just feel like a lot of women want to be courted, but we don't want to wait the time. Like, we want you to court us and marry us in 24 to 48 hours. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like men, one, don't really know how to do it because somewhere along the line it kind of phased out. Two, I feel like the expectations of courting might be a little bit different now because women want to be courted with 5-star meals and Birkin bags on the first date.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
See, and this is what I'm saying. Maybe the gap. Like, maybe I'm settling for too less, and that's why the people up here think they can. I just feel like I'm too. I don't know. I just feel like there's a confusion now, and I think now with the new like female liberation and women like City Girls and Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion and femininity becoming such on the rise and women taking more control of their bodies and their power and feeling liberated. I love all of it, but I feel like it's making men now turn into more domestic beings, if that makes sense. Because women are so free, now they're trying to calm down a little bit so they can be like, oh, you know, you don't have to do all of that. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Come,
That's a good, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
like just come be my wife and
you'll be good.
Sit down over here. You don't got to be out here. But I'm like, you can have both. You know what I mean? You can have both. Because then once I settle down and become your wife, now you also want me to be a freak in the sheets. So I was doing all this over here. You wanted me to calm down. Now I'm trying to be Betty Crocker, and you want me to turn back to Meg Thee Stallion. Like, I don't.
Well,
it's not too many men who can handle you fully living in both worlds.
Well, there's truth to that, and then there's not so truth. I think, and let me say this too. My comments are intended for long-term committed relationships, and I always say that because
that's all we do.
Hey, I'm not putting marriage on it, because you can commit to somebody for long. You can make a decision that, hey, listen, I just want to be committed to you. We ain't got to go to you can do that. You know, it ain't for me, but I'm only, listen, boyfriends get hot dogs, okay? I'm just saying, listen, that's another one too, about treating a boyfriend like a husband. Hey, we're going to get to that one and on another set.